Okay, there we go. We got game. I think we should take the gooper off. Move myself over here. Pretty small window. Hopefully I can make this bigger. Also put a content warning. It's a time loop, so I'm gonna assume mental stress, mental health. Put that in there. Oh, this is an RPG Maker game, isn't it? I know that sound effect. All right, as always, we check our options. Yeah. I wonder if it's the same one that Slurpg was made in. Because this menu style is similar. Interesting. Neat that they shred out the options into sections, but then also in all. Nice. Let's turn the volume down a little bit. What if we go full screen? Oh yeah, full screen's gonna be better, I think. I need to move my VTuber window out of the way. There we go. Yeah, that looks better. Now we don't have a lot of dead space, and we don't have the menu bar showing up. All right. Well, no way to go but through. Ooh, there's Sobbers. Hey, that's a star. Do you think we got it in time? Eating a star. A dream? It's tickling the tip of my lobe. I'm trying to remember something that was like a very similar situation of like something falling into a person's hands and them eating it. I don't remember if it was a book or a show. Oh, that's gonna bug me. All right, so Mirabelle. Sifrin! Sifrin? Good morning. Well, more like good afternoon, I guess. Are you taking a nap? That's just like you. Only you could sleep peacefully at a time like this. I guess that's smart. Better get some rest while we can. We have to be ready for tomorrow, so we can finally face against the king. You're too sleepy to talk. Sleep's sweet embrace calls for you. You close your eyes again. You're still half asleep, aren't you? There was the dictating at you, the like second person. There was, I want to say, a browser game that makes me think of. I think it was Depression Quest. Because the idea was to kind of convey what it's like living with depression, of like how it just saps you of the energy to do some things. And so if I remember correctly, it had sometimes at certain prompts would be grayed out because like you just didn't have the capacity to do them. You make a grumbling sound. Okay then. You can sleep for a little longer, but not too long. Come to the village when you're ready, okay? You yawn so hard your jaw cracks. Oh. You're having such a nice rest, too. Ugh. Can't spend the rest of the day sleeping. That'd be a waste. You force yourself to get up. Wake up, Sifrin. You have a country to save. You can use the arrow keys to move around. Oh, we're schmoving. We're moving slowly. Moving slowly, and then we're schmoving. Okay. Oh, ooh. Okay, so Sifrin, Mirabelle, Isavu, and Odalie, and Bonnie. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so these are all the people on the title or the wallpaper sort of thing that I've seen. Also, hi, Dueling Long. Oh, come on by. Is that creature getting longer? It looks like they're getting longer every time. I guess Bonnie might be like a mascot character. Or it's a game limitation, because SlarPG also only had 4 people in the party at a time. I do like this style where we have the overlapping characters. So... The hat makes me think our character is a wizard or a mage of some kind, but they do have a short dagger. And I guess an eye patch. They could be a rogue of some flavor. Maybe an assassin mage. Mirabelle. I think Mirabelle has like a fencing sword. Isabu looks to have fisticuffs, so those are probably fist enough. And then Odalie or Odile, they look to have a book. So they're okay. So they're probably the wizard. You know, if we're going by the party, so wizard, or I guess we're the rogue. We have a fighter, probably like an agi fighter. We have a brawler, probably some kind of paladin, tanky kind of person, and then we have our mage. All right. I guess I could go to profile. Oh my dog! Pronouns in the thing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, game. You've made this so much easier. All right, so Sifrin, he, they. Mirabelle, she, her. Isavu, he, him. Odile, she, her. Bonnie is they, them. Cool. Perfect. Awesome. Love that. So Sifrin... Okay, so Sifrin's a paper. Weak to rock, resistant to paper. Or Sifrin's a scissors. Okay, so we have a triangle. We have a Fire Emblem triangle style. Rock, paper, scissors. But Mirabelle is scissors, paper. House maiden from the town of Dormont, blessed by the change god. Interesting that they have 2 hand types and are weak to... So they're resistant to paper and scissors. Weak to rock. How are they weak to rock? Okay, so Sifrin is obvious. Scissors beats paper, so they're resistant to it. Rock beats scissors, so they're weak to it. Paper's... Okay, so they can't be weak to something they're resistant to. Because scissors beats paper, but they're also scissors and paper. They're only weak to rock. The rock beats paper. Paper and scissors. So Isabu. Fighter from the city of Juvente. He quit his job as a defender to join in this journey. Okay, so yeah. A brawler guard kind of character. Odile. Researcher of something from Kabu. Her craft knowledge is unparalleled. Bonnie. That's just a kid. Who brought a kid here? Weak to cheese. Resistant to veggie. Damn. Alright. Alright. I'm on Team Bonnie. Weak to cheese. Just like me, for real, for real. Oh, I didn't even check stats. Hold on. Level 45? Interesting. So we're the traveler, the housemaiden, the defender, the researcher. So it seems like we're starting in media res. It does say we're going to go defeat the king. So the question is, are we going to fight the king and then we're going to be set back to level 1, the beginning? That's when it starts the time loop. The kid, level low, HP irrelevant. Attack, doing their best. Defense, not great. Every 2 turns. Luck, high. Current XP, preteen. To next level, nope. That's adorable. Okay, what were the visual things? That all looks fine. We can equip things to Bonnie. Good for cooking, better for smacking. A round hat. Hat so heavy it has to make you stronger. Memory. Bonnie, young and angry. This is how you remember them. Bonnie is more likely to attack. Deep, dense book. Incredibly dense book of spells. Or maybe it's a fairy tale book. Geometric glasses. Object that curses the wearer with blindness whenever it's not worn. Is that how glasses work? I think that's putting the cart before the horse. Odile. Curious and perceptive. This is how you remember her. Interesting.
Good answer.
Thanks. I thought it was a good answer. Look on by. Gloves that hit really hard. They're also the height of fashion. Earrings that fortify the wearer's body and soul. If you touch one, it goes ding ding. Wind chime earrings. Isabu, loud and brave. Shiny rapier. A graceful weapon, made stronger with a housemaiden's will. A big bow. Cute. Massive. Makes one easy to pick out of a crowd. Mirabelle, the shy and kind. And then ourselves. Your trusty dagger. Does the job. Traveler's hat. Looks remarkably like a wizard's hat. Memory of self. It's a memory of you. You have, theoretically, so many to choose from. Interesting to have memories in an equipment slot. I'm made to think of Slay the Princess with this. Because as you get the different voices of going through different situations, I'm wondering if the nature of the time loop is we can only keep certain memories, which would be interesting. If you have to go through it with, you take one memory, you loop back, you have events are changed because you remember different things, so you take different actions, and then that results in another set of memories, and then you use that one to go back, like, you know, just chaining a difference of memories. But it's also interesting that we can equip different characters, because the profile says we are Sifrin. So we're not just the amorphous third-party person playing the game. We are someone within the game. Equipment and weapons, understandable for us to be changing the equipment of. Memories, though. The dream had us eating a star. So is there something... If are we the ones, do we get to choose other people's memories? That could get really fucking squiggly. Especially like having to map out what other people are doing without you knowing they're doing that. Like that takes some looping. We never check out craft. Oh, great puns. Nice to meet you. Two cleaver pie. Okay, so I thought craft is magic. It looks like craft is just skills. Bonnie is a full shonen protagonist. A light novel reader, bombastic wushu technique naming. Bonnie tries to attack but misses. It happens. Who was it? Odile. Paper. Oh, never mind. I was about to make a comment about bibliomancy, because read or die is amazing. But then I remembered this whole combat system looks to be rock, paper, scissors. So not as great. Souvenirs. Change you got from buying a croissant. Roll the coin around in your pocket. Interesting. All right. I think that's enough trying to speculate and glean from the options and equipment menu. Let's see what the game actually tells us. Can I talk to the bird? The bird chirps. Oh. In Valgard, they say birds go pew, 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 pew. Sifrin, you're up. You sure are. Hey, Mira. Hey, Sifrin. So, how was your nap? On a scale of 1 to 10. Let's see. I'm a big proponent of naps. I'd say it's a solid 9. Is it not a 10 because the finish could have used some work? We'll do better next time. Next time I promise I'll let you sleep in, so we can get the elusive 10 out of 10 score. Oh, wait. I had something I wanted to ask you. I have an idea for tonight. this will be the night before we go fight the king, so I felt like we could make it special somehow. So, I was thinking, how about a sleepover? Let's all eat good food together. Sleep all in the same room. Maybe tell stories. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? How is it different from what you usually do? Well, okay. You think it's silly, don't you? I'm sorry. I was trying to find something fun to do tonight, but that's all I could think of. It was a stupid idea, wasn't it? Maybe we should forget about it. Oh no. Your lack of enthusiasm has made Mirabelle upset! Come on, fix it! No, I think it's fun. Let's do it! Are you sure? Alright then. So if we're doing it, can you let everyone know? I don't think I could convince everyone. Well, you kinda have to now. Of course. Okay, let me think. Madame Odile should be in the shop buying items. Bonnie should be near the fields to the east. Isabelle is at the favor trees at the west. We're staying in the clock tower east of town, right past the broken bridge, so you can just tell everyone to meet there later. That was a lot of names and places. Will you remember? I always remember things. I don't think she's believing me. Well, unrelated to your memory, here's a note with everyone's location, just in case. You! Forget! Yeah, smart. You got the reminder note! You put the note in your pocket, along with your souvenirs. Yep, we already got that. Okay, see you at the clock tower later then. I'll be near the library if you need me. Come talk to me whenever. Oh, and don't forget to check the Change God statue too. For good luck. You wave goodbye. Who's saying that? Oh, also? Is space different than... No. Oh, hum. The woman is daydreaming, singing softly under her breath. Oh, hi. You're one of the saviors, aren't you? I recognize you. You traveled with a few people, right? You traveled with... Mirabelle. Mirabelle? I know her. She's from here. What a wonderful young woman. I never talked with her much, though. I wonder, though. Is she the younger or older sister of your group? She'd fit both, wouldn't she? You laugh awkwardly. Alright. Protagonist power. Loot all the houses. The bookcase is filled with a series of novels called The Cursing of Chateau Castle. You've seen Mirabelle read one issue, so you assume the series is about romance. Also about terrible things happening to good people. Thankfully, this is definitely not a game where terrible things happen to good people. Who would possibly foreshadow anything like that in the starting area? A pile of notes explaining the themes and hidden Easter eggs in the series of The Cursing of Chateau Castle. Castle loving one. You know, the end of the world is fine and all, but I have one regret. I won't be able to know what happens to Lord Josephander in the final issue of The Cursing of the Chateau Castle. Did he manage to protect his castle to the very end? Did he finally find his friend Pierre-Jacques Ernest? Did he finally find more about himself? Oh, I'll never know. Is that really what they're worrying about today? A book series? Not their imminent death or anything? Weird. Well, don't worry. We're the protagonists, and as the chosen one, we save the world. You're all in fine, good hands. Okay. Okay, it's gonna be the same thing. A torch. It burns brightly. You see even more books peeking from under the bed. This door must lead to the rest of the house, but you can't go there. You've been told going further than the first room in other people's houses is very rude. Oh, guardian customs are so weird. Alright, game. Alright. You're not gonna stop me. I'm still gonna try and do it, but I'm picking up what you're putting down here. Some flowers. They smell like flowers. Ooh, little dancing creatures. A little figure of the change god. It's been crafted to dance slightly. This one looks very stylish. It's a closet filled with many beautiful dresses. A desk. There's a half-written letter on it, along with a pile of blank paper. Oh, those are my drafts from Mirabelle's letter. Don't look, please. You look away. Oh. It did the whole desk. Hold on. Big hat. Possibly warm-looking coat. You must be one of the people traveling with Mirabelle. She's pretty well known around here. The chosen one, you know. Blessed by the change god with the power to save Valgard. Plus, before all this, she was a housemaiden at the House of Change nearby. She'd take classes, help out with chores, help the other housemaidens with their studies and craft. Little perfect Mirabelle. As for me, I think she's the most wonderful being on Earth. No wonder the change god blessed her when she's this wonderful. I used to go to the house a lot for my classes, and she was always there, taking a class with me. I've never had a class I didn't share with her. She's so cool, so helpful, so driven. Honestly, we're kind of best friends. Even though I've never had a conversation with her. Talking to people is hard. You get it. You hope she'll get to talk to Mirabelle before tomorrow. One of these houses will let me go into the others. You're not sure what it is, but it has something to do with the change belief. Mirabelle has a similar brooch design. Statues, big and small, all with different faces. Some of them have sad eyes, others a bright smile. A few are animated by craft, and one jumps around and bumps gently into your foot. The change god. Deity worshipped by all the country of Valgard. Stands before you. You have trouble believing you're finally here, almost at the end of your journey. It was only a few months ago that you met Mirabelle. So much has happened since then. It was almost a year ago now that the king appeared, seemingly out of nowhere. Damn monarchists, they just keep popping up if you don't keep putting them down. Always trying to install kings and queens all over the place. Possessing immense craft power, he spread his curse across the country of Valgard, freezing in time everything in its path. So is everyone here stuck in the time loop? With Dormont's House of Change in his control, he patiently waits, for he knows his curse can only be reversed if he is defeated. His victory would be all but determined, if not for Mirabelle. Your friend Mirabelle is the only survivor of the House of Dormont. after the king froze everyone inside in time and locked the gates. Everyone says she was blessed by the Change God themselves with the power to fight back against the king's curse, making her the only one able to save Valgard. When you met her, she was already traveling with Isabeau and Odalie, trying to get the orbs necessary to open the house's gates and defeat the king. Orbs. Also, just our character is backstabbing some weird ghost creature. You helped them defeat a particularly strong sadness, and seeing your strength, they asked you for your help. Okay, so those are probably like tiers. Sadness, heartless, Kingdom Hearts? Is this Kingdom Hearts related? You had nothing better to do, so you decided to accompany them. A few weeks later, you met Bonnie, completing your little team. You saw a lot of Valgardian cities during your travels, some frozen, some not. Did your best to sidestep the slowly encroaching curse. But still, you all kept going. Well, if the king froze the house we're supposed to get into... So did the king freeze places outside of the curse area? Mirabelle kept going to honor the Change God's blessing. Save her beloved house, and save Valgard. Isabeau came with her, after Valgard's defenders themselves refused to help. Yeah, this guy's ruining the world, but let's not fight him. Bunch of monarchists over there. Odalie came to satisfy her curiosity about Valgard. And because, she said, leaving the fate of a country to a bunch of young ones would give me an ulcer. Bonnie came to save their sister, frozen by the curse. Aww. You're here because there's nothing else for you to do. Damn, we really are just bored and wandering. What else are you supposed to do except travel with them? Oh, is our character like emotionally numb after something? Like, did we go on a roaring rampage of revenge, succeed, and then there's just nothing left, and then we're just wandering around doing stuff, looking for a new reason? Or are we a shadow of ourselves? Once Mirabelle asked you if you were okay, following them on a journey to save the country. She felt guilty, like she was forcing everyone to follow her on a hopeless quest. You wanted to put her at ease, so you said easily and truthfully that traveling with everyone was the happiest you could remember being. Oof. Oof. She looked upset. You cringe just thinking about it, truth be told. Oh, but what if it's actually a Haruhi situation and Mirabelle is like manifesting these people? Like, what if we didn't exist until they needed a fourth person to round out the party? And so we're just kind of a shell of an entity. Maybe not the most considerate thing you could have said to someone with her problems at the moment. But tomorrow, one way or another, your journey will end. You should believe something very strongly at the Change God. That's how those work, right? Mirabelle and Isabeau taught you before. Can't just ask for things because the Change belief considers this lazy. It's the Change God. Only pure belief and confidence in yourself will do. The Change God only providing a little nudge. If anyone is lazy here, must be the Change God, you think. Oh well. You believe strongly, or whatever, that your hits will super hurt. Attacks against you will be super weak. Best offense is a good defense. You win if you and your friends are the only ones standing. Repeat under your breath. Super strong, super strong, super strong. You actually feel a little stronger? You pinch yourself. Ouch. Oh, okay. Not that much more powerful. Oh, our defense got a little better. Going to Change God will boost 1 stat. And then we can save at the Change God. How have we spent 30 minutes noodling in the inventory? Damn it. Wow. Okay, that's enough for today. You thank the Change God for its blessing. Quickly run away, crossing it out from the reminder note. Wrong button. Okay. Okay, so we need to go to Isabel last. Or Isview, because they need time. Crafted drawing goes back and forth. Some kind of thick, flowy line? What is it? You should ask her. Craft is interesting. Interesting magic system. This is not just doesn't seem like just generic fantasy magic. It seems like it can animate things, like animating text on top of a paper. Pew pew. Pew pew. Hehehe. I am fishing. You look like someone who likes fishing. Like to fish for a little bit? Why not? Fishing, huh? I don't really know how to do this. You take the fishing pole they're offering you. Use a lure, same shade as the water. Check the fishing pole. Throw it in the water. And sit down to wait. Yeah, this feels right. Fishing time. You didn't catch anything. That's too bad. You look kind of shifty there, fella. Ya baiting me with the fish? You getting all the fish? That's a barrel. I'm on to you. Alright, that person looks like a void, but this other person has a cool haircut, I think. Hello! Welcome to my home, complete stranger. Oh, you're one of the people traveling with that Mirabelle, ain't you? One of those saviors. Yeah. Just like going into strangers' houses. Don't we all? Since you're here, you help me. I'm trying to figure out which necklace to give my lovely, wonderful, beautiful wife. She stops what she's crafting and shows you 2 necklaces. One with round beads, one with teardrop-shaped ones. Next to her, her wife is not moving an inch. The teardrop one is better? You're right. I think she'd be happy about this one. He gently attaches the necklace around her wife's neck and looks at her for a while. Hey, make sure to defeat the king tomorrow, okay? I'd like to ask my wife which one she actually prefers. Yeah. Oh. They're frozen in time. Okay, so the curse isn't just... Okay, so I thought the curse was just like an expanding dome bubble thing, but... Okay, I see. Well, that's terrifying. Thanks. Small desk with some flowers on it. Oh, don't look in that drawer, stranger. It's my awful necklaces I made and need to throw away drawer. A kitchen station. Lots of spicy stuff here. Spicy food. Smug one. Hey, traveler. You're not from Vanguard, are you? That's the rumor, at least. I'm from Proteria myself. I came to Vanguard to further my studies a few months ago. Proteria, huh? How you liking Valgard? It's nice, right? Lots of scholars, good food, welcoming people. Especially their house of change. They let everyone in. They aren't shy about sharing their knowledge. Even if you don't follow their belief. Strange, right? I've traveled a lot. I've never been to a country with such welcoming people. I could move here, to be honest. Well, it's a little awkward right now with the king situation. Might actually be forced to move here permanently. I should pick a good spot to be frozen in. Not that I think you won't win tomorrow, of course. I have faith you'll win. Valgard is very welcoming. People always notice you're not from here, but they're more likely to ask if you'd like to stay at their house for a bit than anything else. Sign says, library. There's paper attached to the wall. Paper seems to list people who aren't allowed in this library for crimes against books. Well, better not put my name on it. I'm a bookworm after all. Welcome to the library. Well, our selection is kind of lacking. All the good books are in the house. The house is, well, closed until further notice. Since the king took residence there, you know, froze everyone in time. Are you looking for a book in particular? Are you? Nope. No problem. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Sheep. Meh. Meh. Drawing kid. This kid seems to be drawing pictures of someone. It's Mirabelle! The kid beams at you. They shuffle their drawings around and show you another one. It's me! The kid smiles and kicks their feet happily. You really like their art. Maybe. Can you draw something I could take with me? The kid looks at you for a moment and then gets to work. Group photo! It's you and your friends! The kid makes a happy noise and gives you the drawing. You've got the friendship doodle! Thank you, talented one. The kid laughs happily and gets back to drawing. Aw, that's so cute. Pew pew, pew pew. We got a regular old rock squad over here. Rock gang, rock gang, rock gang. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, the eye patch from the left profile looks grim. We look like a skeleton wizard. Ooh. All right, what's up here? Flower person. Wait, there's a sign. Sign says, my friend made a sign for my house, so now I have to keep it. That sounds about right. I'm pretty sure if your friend makes a sign, you are legally mandated to keep it. Oh. Hello, traveler. I hope the smell in here isn't too overpowering. I'm cooking a lot of different things for tomorrow. All of us in Dormont talked a few days back, and we decided that while you'll be exploring the house to fight the king, everyone in the village will be partying. That way, if you win, we'll already have the party in full swing. But if you don't, we all get frozen by the king's curse. We'll be frozen in time, but at least we'll be happy. A party. Good for you? Yeah, I can tell you find that weird. Even if the end is coming for us, it's still a new form of change. And any time of change deserves to be celebrated. Valgard is so weird. What's up, Rock Gang? Wizard loving. Oh, they do have like a tiny wizard hat. Hey, big hatted one. My mother talked about you. She said you're a traveler with a big hat. But that doesn't mean you're a wizard. Wizards aren't real. Are you a wizard? You wish. Nope, just a traveler. Boring. The kid turns away and ignores you. So mean. Wow, fuck you, Rock Gang. Y'all suck. Door seems to be locked. Interesting. I didn't think a welcoming village like Dormont knew how to lock doors. The lock keeping it closed has an interesting shape. Doesn't even have a hole for a key. A mystery. Oh, is someone there? Yeah, hello. Ah, hello there. Oh, I don't recognize your voice. Are you perhaps one of the saviors? Oh, I knew it. It's very nice to meet you. Met another one of you earlier. They smelled like snacks. Little kid by the name of Bonnie, was it? You're looking for them. I heard them go past the bridge south of here just a little while ago. I went to look at my veggie field. Talked about my veggie field and went back to look at my veggie field. They said my vegetables looked really shiny and delicious. So I would die for them now. Perhaps I shouldn't make such jokes, considering they might actually die soon because of the king's curse.